This is the emergency alert system. All normal programming has been discontinued during this global emergency. A new variety of sentient life has been encountered. It is extremely hostile and deadly. Survivor activity on the surface of any kind is highly discouraged. This new phenomenon is accompanied by a significant drop in ambient temperature. Underground shelters should be aware that these new beings seem highly intelligent. They seem capable of planning, adapting, and predicting the actions of others. They have been seen to work in groups, cooperate, and utilize primitive tools. They cannot be killed by any known means. Do not look outside. Do not look at the sky. Do not make noise. Do not make any more heat or light than is necessary for your survival. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten.
Easy does it, Thompson. You don't want to oversteer here.
Aye, sir. Easy as I can.
You're doing a good job. Just don't get nervous.
Too late for that, sir.
Wentworth, what's our depth sounding?
We've got 12 meters under the keel, sir.
You hear that, Thompson? You've got some wiggle room. Relax.
Aye, sir.
Nav,
Yes, sir.
what's our current position?
We're about 4 miles upriver in the Hudson, sir. About to pass over the Lincoln Tunnel.
And how much further to our destination?
2.5 miles until we're sitting pretty off the coast of West 86th Street, sir.
XO!
Aye, sir.
Are our accommodations ready for our passengers?
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if there's anyone waiting for us. I hope we didn't come all this way for nothing.
Now that we're almost here, sir, can I ask who exactly we're picking up?
No idea. All I know is they're government agency VIPs. People in the know who are important to understanding this whole thing.
And if there are others waiting for us?
I somehow doubt the North Koreans are waiting for us up the Hudson.
No, sir. I mean...
Survivors, I know. We only take the VIPs. It's a tough deal, but this boat doesn't have the room.
How will we know them?
They have an authorization level passphrase which was relayed to me. Wentworth, sounding.
15 meters, sir.
Nav, position.
A few hundred yards, sir.
Good. Time to hit the surface. Blow tanks. Set planes at 15 degrees upward bubble. Rudder amidship. All stop on the engines. Raise the A and BVS and hit the infrared. Let's see if there's somebody waiting. Commander Hawkins, how's it look up there?
Everything looks clear in IR, sir. We're getting some funny readings on the temperature, though.
Funny how?
Well, we expected cold in January, but the sensor is reading 20 below, and there's just no way it's that cold. Last reading off the coast in the Atlantic has us at 35 above, and that was just 12 hours ago.
And we certainly didn't crack ice on the way up. It's gotta be a sensor.
Exactly, sir.
All right. Well, get the shore party ready. Make sure they bundle up. Even 35 degrees can be dangerous if they're wet going ashore.
Aye, sir. Should they be armed?
Yeah, better safe than sorry. Have Cox issue out sidearms and long arms to the party.
Aye, sir. And who's leading the party?
I am, XO.
Sir, regulation...
More than 97% of the world is dead, Commander. We're picking up VIPs for the survival of the human race from the greatest city on Earth, which it so happens I've never been to. I'd like to see New York, even as she is now, and this is likely to be my last chance.
Sir, all due respect, I can't let you go. I just can't.
Are you gonna have Cox hold me here at gunpoint?
Cox, get the shore party armed and yourself dressed for cold too. If the captain is going, you're going with him. And you're not gonna let him out of your sight or out of arm's reach. Understood?
Aye, sir.
This is a compromise, sir. I don't presume to give you orders, but I'd rather not hear anything from Cox when you get back about you trying to get away from him.
XO, that'll work. I'm going to get changed. It's your boat.
Aye, sir. My boat.
What do you mean that's not accurate, Doc? Who the hell else is here?
First, Jesse, you have to understand that the project goes beyond survival of a bunch of VIPs. There were certain selections made. Individuals gathered.
No, hold on a minute. You said there were others here, now I want to know who they are and where they're at. I've shown you all kinds of courtesies and kindness, Doc, but with everything that's going on, I'm getting a bit fed up with secret after secret here.
You're right. Yes, of course, Jesse. The others. The other men and women who were here in the CDC when everything happened. They fell to bickering, to conflict. Research was pointless. There was no disease to control. The people here were argumentative, unstable. Something had to be done. So I did. I simulated a Class 5 breach.
Okay. What the hell does that mean?
I locked them in the deepest sub-basements, designed to keep them safe until remote instruments detected a safe environment for them to leave. In short, I sabotaged the testing apparatus they'd used to open up the locks.
So, you trapped them in there?
More than trapped. Sealed. With a Class 5 breach, the system seals them in for a time predetermined to guarantee that any such pathogen would have broken down.
And how long is that?
6 years.
6 years?
They are quite safe. I'm not a monster. They have food, water, entertainment. They just can't leave. Unless they figure out how to drill through 6 feet of steel.
Doc, you trapped a bunch of well-meaning doctors in an underground prison for 6 years for disagreeing with you?
It was for the greater good, and remains to be so for the foreseeable future.
And we can't get them out. No way, no how.
Not at all. It's completely automated.
What about the EMP? What'll that do to it?
Jesse, we need to leave. Right now. Is it possible to get your truck running again after the EMP?
Doc, I built that truck to take me through a post-atomic wasteland, with extra paneling for radiation shielding and hardening all the electronics. One switch under the dash and she'll be good to go.
Jesse, I'm impressed.
Ah, hell, Doc, I just do what I gotta do.
Well, what are we waiting for? We need to pack. We need to see if those things outside are gone, and if so, get everything loaded.
Hold your horses, Doc. I got some more questions.
Jesse, we don't have time. If they come out, if they find us here, they'll be very, very angry.
Yeah, I know. You trapped them in there for what would have been years, and now they're gonna get out and be mad. And we're gonna get yelled at by a bunch of bespectacled scientists.
Oh, no, you don't understand. They'll do far, far more than yell at us. They blinded me in their attempt to get past me the first time. This time, I have no doubt they'll try to kill me and anyone helping me.
So what do we do?
We get moving!
Keep your eyes down out there, boys. These goggles are supposed to protect us from seeing the things, but we're not paid nearly enough to risk it.
Excuse me, sir, but, are we being paid? I mean, it's not like there are any banks left, or a Federal Reserve.
Well, Mr. Holm, if you feel 3 hots and a cot in the most secure vehicle in the world isn't good enough for your services, I suppose I'll have to take your arms, your uniform, and allow you to put about on a more permanent basis on our return to the Oregon. Is that along the lines you were thinking?
No, sir.
I didn't think so. Listen up, all of you. We lucked out with the weather. Seems this cold has brought a nice fog in. Those things in the sky will hopefully have some trouble seeing us, and with any luck, we might make it to shore alive. I need you all to be as quiet as humanly possible out there. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Jesus Christ, it's cold out here. So much for that bad sensor, eh, Cox?
Aye, sir. At least we won't have to replace it.
I like your optimism, sailor. Cox, correct me if I'm wrong, but does that look like a man waiting on shore under that overhang?
It would appear so, sir. But we should be cautious. We don't know exactly who else might have survived.
Cool it, Cox. Most of humanity is dead. I'm not about to make enemies with every last survivor we stumble across.
Aye, sir. Just saying. Having Forsyth keep a rifle trained on him from the bow might not be an unreasonable precaution.
Is this you fulfilling your promise to the XO?
Partly so, sir. Partly me covering my own ass. I've got a damn bad feeling about this whole venture.
Don't be so paranoid, Cox. And make sure Forsyth doesn't get itchy, or survivors will be the least of our problems.
Aye, sir.
Captain Ben Longmire, USS Oregon. I believe the passphrase is, "Oh say, can you see?"
God save our gracious king.
Yep, that's it.
Let's get inside. Don't mind the mess, lads.
So how are we doing this? You got one VIP inland that needs evacuation. We've got one very good way to get them where they need to go. We were told to be here now, and we are. As I understand, you're supposed to bring your VIP to us. Is that what's happening?
Yes, but with a complication. Our VIP's a couple blocks away. We were going to bring them here by sewer.
Sewer?
Better than you think. This city's been a corpse for nearly 3 months. Rain in the first few weeks did wonders to clear out every drainage system.
So what's the hang-up?
Well, the city's been dead for 3 months, that's what. Sewer froze. Pipes that weren't ever supposed to freeze froze. Burst, then froze over again. Half the sewers are blocked by big frozen sprays. The route we planned is gone. Our hope was that you fine folks might have means to bring them out. Frankly, we were thinking you'd arrive by Whirly. Submarine, though. That complicates things.
Hold on just a damn second. We didn't plan for much of an inland excursion here. I mean, we're sailors, not Marines.
Oh, no, I know. You might not be Marines, but I am, you see. Second Lieutenant Hardy, His Majesty's Royal Marines, at your service.
Good to meet you, Lieutenant. Now, what'd you have in mind?
I thought I'd borrow 2 of your men and make a little jaunt inland, get my VIP, and get back here as quick as we can.
That's simple, huh? How long do you figure?
If the fog holds, I'd say we could get there and back in 2 hours.
2 hours it is. Home, Forsyth, go with Lieutenant Hardy. Cox, get on the horn, tell the XO we're going to camp here and wait. When these boys get back, we'll all get aboard the Oregon together.
Yes,
sir.
Heads down and eyes closed up here.
Okay.
Are there boats?
I can't see yet, but we're close to the marina and I'm betting there are still some civilian crafts up here somewhere. Stay here. I'm gonna go take a look. Oh my god. What the hell are those?
Is there a boat?
We're gonna have to consider a new strategy.
What? Why? Are there no boats?
It's not the boats. There's something else. Huge creatures freezing the bay.
Shards?
No, something else. Tall and walking. Giants.
What? What do you mean giants?
I mean big, tall, non-human things. Giants. Like a tree trunk with long, thick arms and legs. Bald.
A lot of them?
Yeah, a line of them. Freezing the river as they go. We have to get out of here.
Where did they come from? How could they be freezing the river?
I don't know, they just are. It's not safe here. We've got to get back inland. Back underground. Someplace warm. Someplace that won't freeze. Near a steam vent or something.
Whatever you say, we trust you.
Let's hope it's well fed.
What is it?
Shh. Something's wrong. Stay here. I'll check it out.
Freeze! Don't move!
Who are you?
Lieutenant Hardy from the Royal Marines. These boys are US Navy. Put your gun down.
Okay. I'm gonna holster.
Shit, don't look!
The Phenomenon is written and directed by Jared J. Smith, based on the novel The Phenomenon by R.K. Kadick. It's produced by Andrew Pomeroy and Jared J. Smith, and co-produced by Aiku Chakar Smith. Sound design and music by Andrew Pomeroy. This episode features the voices of Brianne Bushus, Eric Ensley, James Evans, Hollis Evie, Leslie Frey, Andrea Galata, Peter Kendall, Gary Lee Mahmood, Devin Nelson, Michael Palladine, Douglas Pardella, Tim Shelburne, Max Stevens, and Chris V. Meister. The Phenomenon is a production of Luciola Creative.